Hello, friends. I have another haunted story for you. It's been a while. This was probably back in 2008, 2009, and it was at the envelope factory where my dad was the plant manager. He brought us in, and this was our very first investigation there. Now, I had been in and out of this building for almost my entire life. My dad started working there when I was about 4 years old, I think. And he worked there until the building was outright sold, and then he went to work for the company that he works for now. So he was there for a really long time. And he knew that building better than anybody. And when he said that the building was haunted, I knew he was telling the truth. So we went there to do an investigation, and I had a small group of people with me. And I was on the second floor, which at the time was shipping and receiving, because the first floor was dug out of the ground in the front, and in the back, when you went around to the back of the building, the second floor was the first floor. And so the trucks could pull up there and do their thing. And I was up near shipping and receiving, where there was like this set of bathrooms that was relatively disused at that point. And I came around the corner next to this bathroom, and as I was walking down the hallway to get to where I wanted to go, I saw a lady kind of peek out at me, or just like walk past something and become obscured. Like she was there for a split second and then she was gone. And it startled me because I wasn't prepared to see a person. And this lady was just as solid as me. So I thought it was someone from the group. Even though it startled me, I didn't automatically think, oh, a ghost. So I keep walking into the shipping and receiving area, and it was bad weather that night. There was a thunderstorm, and so it was kind of dark in there, even though the lights were on. Because there wasn't a lot of light in the place, it was shut down. So it was like security lighting kind of situation, and darkness outside with the storm. And there was really, like, it was visible. You could see if somebody was up there. And as I'm looking around trying to figure out, okay, where did she go? There was nobody there. There was nobody there. And so I thought, well, maybe she went into the bathroom, because the bathrooms were right around the corner. And so I went around and kind of knocked on the wall, because these are disused bathrooms, so the doors weren't actually on them anymore. It was just wide open, and the lights were off inside. And I'm knocking, hello, are you in there? And nobody answered. So I walked in, and I'm looking around, and there's no one there. And so I thought, okay, there's a set of stairs over on the other side. Maybe she managed to get to those stairs without me seeing. And so I go over and I check the other set of stairs, and there's no one there. And so I do what it was I was going to do, which I can't really recall what it was, and I guess it's not important. And I go back downstairs to where the rest of the group is located and where my dad is at. And I'm like, was one of you just upstairs? They're all like, no. And there were a few people in the group with us that night that I did not know well. I was with people that I knew who had brought people that I didn't know. And so I thought, I don't know exactly who's here, how many people. I don't know these folks. Maybe someone brought an extra person, and that person is lost. They're wandering around someplace. trying to find us. So I said to one of the people that I had brought, "Hey, I saw a lady upstairs. I think she might be with one of your guests." And so we both went back up. Her name's Kathy, the lady that I took upstairs. We're both walking around upstairs. There's nobody up there. And I told her, I was like, I turned the corner and there she was, and I've looked for her all over. And so maybe she's back downstairs, like, or maybe she's up on the third floor. So Kathy went up to the third floor, and I went back down to the main floor, and I didn't connect with this lady, and she didn't connect with this lady, and that's it. Nobody knew who she was. I never saw her again, and I cannot explain why I saw a woman on the second floor of that building. She was wearing a pair of blue jeans and a white and blue t-shirt. She had brown curly hair. Uh, she was not a part of the group. We were able to determine that later. And I thought, well, just another opportunity to prove that this place is haunted. And so there you go. Every once in a while, something pops right back into my head, and I always want to share it with you. So I hope you'll do the same. If you have a haunted house story or something like that, feel free to tag me in it or duet this or stitch it however you need to do it. I really just love watching stuff about people's experiences. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's just before Easter. It's Good Friday today. So if you're watching it today, I'm sending you blessings. If you're a non believer, it doesn't matter. I'm still sending blessings your way, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and beyond. Thanks for watching. Bye.